What is up? Today we're talking viral hits and specifically only episode 1. So if you haven't seen episode 1, then there's a spoiler. But if you have, or you see this after the whole season's been aired, then there's really no spoiler alerts. But let's get right into it. I think this anime is so relatable. Everyone in life has, in some point, has been picked on, and for our main character, he is definitely getting picked on right away in the episode. And you know what I like more than just the getting picked on type of anime? The main character is so helpless. He's not rich. He's not good looking. He has no special attributes, and there's nothing going right for him. What also makes it super relatable is we all have probably thought this. How are people making so much money online? Ridiculous sums of money, and there's not too much different from them than from us. So it seems like it can be attainable, but then at the same time, even, like me putting this video, we're not going to get billions of views like Baby Shark, but it's dude, what the, how? He's experiencing that just like we're experiencing that. And that's where I think the beauty of this anime is. And then it gets even more gorgeous to me is when he's getting kicked on the ground and his fists clench up and he just has that moment. I know that sometimes everyone's the bully and sometimes everyone's the bullier, and then there's people who are mostly being bullied, and then those are people that are mostly doing the bullying. And it's just refreshing to see the bullied getting angry and wanting to lash out. So when you get a hint of it in the beginning, right, the little bit of rebellion, and then it starts to build up and build up and build up, and then it finally happens. You just get that moment of oh my God, I'm so glad you hit this dude in the face, right? Why did you wait so long? Credit to the writing. It was perfect for him getting all of the credit, him getting the recognition, him being able to make the money and monetize that viewership versus him being on somebody else's stream. So I really like this anime. It is so relatable to so many people. I think from what I've seen, it's not getting the best fan treatment, but I still think it's really, 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 really underrated good anime. Now, with that said, I also think that it sparks hope, right? It might be raw and graphic and show a lot of bullying, but at the end of the day, it's showing the person getting bullied standing up to it. And I think that is if you can see it happen in an anime, then even though that that's not reality, it is a story. And when you hear stories, you can take that story and you can place yourself into the character. And then you're now empathizing things that they are feeling. So when they were feeling down, when they were feeling picked on, then to the point where they felt a certain emotion, right? That anger, that frustration, and it built up to a certain point where you can see it being a possibility of standing up and retaliating and not taking the abuse anymore without at least dishing it back. And then there's things that when he's getting hit in the face, he's like, oh, I thought it was going to hurt a lot more. I gave my first punch and I thought it was going to be more epic. And then it ends up in life, we're, and especially with social media, it's the highs have to be super high and then the lows are super low. And really life is in the middle. And yeah, getting hit in the face hurts, but most of the time, if someone's punching you in the face, even if you get knocked out, you're not going to die, right? Most of the time, it's going to hurt. Bam, you get hit, it's going to hurt, but you're not dying. And then fast forward, there's that devilish grin on this guy's face right here. And, he's trying to manipulate him because he understands the hierarchy. He is a bullier and he knows that there's very few people underneath him, especially after the footage came out. Now he's all right, I can still keep him under me and I can still make it just like the other amazing, beautiful people have made it. You know, the guy with 700K subscribers and that beautiful girl who does the makeup tutorials, right? He can still kind of catch up to them. He just needs to make sure that he can ride this wave, you know, off our MC. So because he's already fought him once, he has that like that awakening of like, oh no, like, you know, like I fought you before, I'll fight you again. I'm not worried. Like, it is what it is. Like, not only in the physical, but I'll fight you on the mental as well, right? You're not gonna best me anymore. And that's how life is, right? Like when you do something once, it doesn't get easier, but when you get better, that obstacle doesn't seem as big anymore. The difficulty level stay the same, but it is easier for you. Maybe not easier for other people, but if they can see you do it, then they feel like they might be able to do it too. So again, I think there's a lot of good psychological, mental strength, mental fortitude to take from this. And maybe I'm digging a little bit too deep, but I really, really do like this anime. I'm going to keep watching. And I'll update you at any point where I'm like, oh, wow, this turned to this. Or look, episode after episode was consistent. I have a feeling it's going to be consistent. I'm not going to dip into any of the original content of what turned it into an anime. I'm just going to go episode by episode. I might even do, you know, like an episode update of this. We'll see. But if you would like that, let me know in the comment section. If you like this anime, let me know in the comment section. If you don't, let me know. I'm curious why, for all reasons. And, you know, if you like this video here, I mean, I would appreciate a like and a subscribe. But if not, just want to talk anime with you. So I will see you next time on the next video. Later.